What up, friends? It's been a long time, but it's so good to be back, and I really missed this amazing group of people. And for those who are new, I'm Jonathan, or Johnny, from Lucid Lifestyle, where movement training meets wisdom. I want to kickstart off this video by saying Happy New Year to all of you and share a quick tip before we start this follow along routine together. So, after my own experiences and reflecting on my endless failures, usually either that was mental, physical, or business, there was just that huge gap between what I had in my mind and what I was doing every day, of all the small things to achieve that. And if you, for example, have a goal in 2021 to get more connected to your body, really look at what you are doing every day instead of the image you have. Don't make these grand plans about how you want to look and how strong you want to become and build this whole imagination up in your head if that doesn't really fit with what you do in your everyday life. So I challenge you from now on to put at least 2 minutes every morning to just check in with your body, see how it feels, and from there, whatever feedback it gives you, you answer back with movement. And if you don't know how, these videos will be great for you to get an easy start. Move because you can. Move because it makes you feel. And above all, it usually makes you feel great also. So, okay, it's time. Let's get started and sit down in a deep squat with me on the ground or wherever you feel like. Let me turn around so you can see a bit better. I want you from here to grab your toes and shoot that ass right up to the sky. Straighten your legs and slowly lift your upper body, spine by spine, or vertebrae by vertebrae is probably more accurate. I will get to this, but you get my point. We sit back in the squat. I really want to look human. I don't want to edit out mistakes and faults because I am just as human as you are, and I want to remind people that on my channel. So, yes, I'm just like you. Okay, now I want you to bend to the side and literally just let your body collapse to the side. You want to be searching for that stretch on your obliques and slowly fall down and kinda brush the ground all the way up to the other side and lift your upper body again from your obliques. The rest of the body is like a dead person. You literally want to just lift by focusing on that area. So focus all your attention on moving your body by targeting your core. Everything else should be relaxed. I want you to keep your legs straight and just accept that you maybe are not able to touch the ground yet. And that's great. It's great to acknowledge that you have something to work on. You're literally doing something about it right now. And we continue to the other side. This is a great way to gain more freedom and just feel so strong in your body and so loose at the same time to be able to move freely and express yourself freely. We are moving on to our next movement. I want you to take some deep breaths and just follow your breath from your mouth all the way down your throat to your lungs, okay? Before we are getting ready to our next move. Being surrounded by a mountain is definitely easier to appreciate a moment of where I am, but remember that you can find beauty in everything and everywhere around you. All the small things can be beautiful too. Alrighty, after connecting your heads above your head, I want you to lean forward by focusing only on bending in your torso. And from there, I want you to do some pelvic tilts, some rotations, front and back. I'm gonna strip for you for a second just so you can understand this movement. You should start feeling some burn in your lower back if you're doing this correctly. and it should be feeling amazing as it's activating your glutes and your lower back. So after a long day of sitting, or if there's a long day of sitting ahead of you, this right here, my friend, will connect you back to the neurological pathways in your ass and your lower back. So they will thank you for that later. The hard part here is to really isolate the torso from the other part of the body, and keeping your upper body straight arms, tight core, straight legs, and really isolate the movement in your pelvis. Shake it off. You probably feel the burn by now. We're gonna move on to some lower body focus. I hope you're feeling amazing and feeling your body waking up to start a great day with intention. I want you to lean as far forward and down as possible and really feel that you're lifting your upper body by activating your glutes, your hamstrings, and your lower back. Strive to go a bit deeper every time. Feel the stretch. Try to not think too much, but more above all, send all of your focus on feeling, observing, and let your body speak. You're the listener now. Remember that. And we're continuing just exploring this range of motion. It's not that much about reps, sets, and all that heavy stuff for now. Again, this is something we do every morning just to get in touch with our body, set a nice intention of the day, and get those energy levels high straight from the beginning to have an amazing day by start feeling amazing. You can affect your brain and your thoughts so much by how your body feels more than you think, and vice versa, of course. But this is something that is forgotten in all human history by most of all humans. And the lucid lifestyle is bringing that back, teaching you how to be human again in some ways. And we are slowly moving into the Cossack squats. It's like a lunge, but to the side. I want you to lean backwards and really squeeze that ass and go as deep as possible. It's okay if you can't go all the way down, but that's what we are striving for, to open you up, to free you, okay? Try to keep your heel grounded and rooted all the time, and exploring this range. Don't let your chest collapse, keep it up, keep your braveness, and stay strong. And we are coming in with a new challenge. I want you to try and straighten out your leg before every movement to get into the deep squat between every Cossack squat. The main reason that we are doing this is because we're opening up a new range of motion, but we also need to get strong in that range of motion, because life, you never know what will happen. So that's what we do. We get strong in all ranges of motion, in all ankles. Preparing for a pain-free life, but definitely playful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Here's to new beginnings. Start small, but start. See you next Monday. It's happening. I'm leaving on a one-way trip to live full time up in the mountains.